Hello everyone and welcome to Automation, the car company tycoon game. This is a pretty old game, but it's still fun. I see that they have the campaign right here, but I'm just gonna mess around in the sandbox, maybe create a couple engines. Which stats I can't remember how you do. It's been a minute since I played this. Let's see if I do new family. It should. Here we go. So, if you want, leave in the comments of any engines I can try to remake to the best of my abilities, based on their, engine displacement, bore stroke, all of that. But for now, I feel like making just an old school style carbureted V8, and I'm hoping to make 350 horsepower out of an engine that's not huge. I should put a cast iron block. I want push rods. There we go. Oh, they updated some stuff. Because it used to not have all of this. Some cast iron heads. So this is a 243 cubic inch engine. That's actually very tiny. Let me stroke. Make this grow. As you see, that adds engine size without actually making the physical engine bigger, which is kind of what I want. We'll go with the 302 cubic inch engine. It's a Ford size right there. It's just gonna be cast iron crank, all cast pistons. I want this to, not be too cheap. We can actually make, or too cheap, too expensive. We can make a variation of this engine for a race engine. Now 9.6 to 1 seems good. I'm gonna just leave all this until I have to start getting into all of the nitty gritty, like carburetor. Now, I don't think I know of any V8 that comes with a single carburetor like that. Like, look at this thing. That thing's freaking dinky. So we'll go with we'll see how a 2-bar looks. The intake just looks so weird. What about a 4-bar? We could do what is this, a Chevy Tri-Power? I'm gonna go with that. It's a little race-like, but it's not like this. That's full-blown race engine. That'd be performance variation where we'll run it on regular leaded. I'll just put cast longs. Is there a short cast? Nope. So yeah, just kind of, your standard stuff. We'll do single exhaust. 1.5 inch, because I can't think of, I don't think cars come with exhaust. It's this big, 2-inch diameter. Do a baffled and then straight through muffler. So as you can see, the engine is knocking. Let's see what it says. So it needs compression and ignition timing. I believe ignition timing is here. Here you could just start messing with all these little dials. Notice how I'm losing RPM and horsepower, torque and all that. But nope. I'm gonna, whoa, set that there. First of all, we can lower this RPM. That can help too. Right there. And then its compression needs to drop down. See how we're gaining horsepower now, and we're losing that knock. So I could just keep dropping that, but also lowering the ignition timing could help up the RPM a bit, so we have some RPM to play with. There's no engine knock. We're getting a bit of piston issues, but that can also be helped if we come over here and we just click the quality up a bit. And then the fuel mixture. That is something we need to play with. You see it's running almost dead lean. So come over here. Add some more ignition timing. This is a pathetically wimpy little V8. I don't know if you guys can hear this. You need to turn the volume up. The engine should be loud enough for you to hear. That was a saying. Yeah, the ignition timing is a bit high, but I still want more compression. We're gonna need more. Let's come over here to maybe heavy duty cast. Nope. Nope. Oh, I see. I don't want to make something too race-like, but I want to make some actual power. Sucks. Maybe I choked it down too much with this exhaust. You can actually come over here. Oh yeah, look at that. Here's where we're making no power. So maybe 2 is fine. And short cast headers. Yeah, there we go. Now we're making actual power. It's way up at the top end, which isn't exactly the best, but we're also running on crummy fuel, which this is leaded. Nowadays you'd have to run it on regular like that, but that throws off the whole tune. We'll do it like this, like modern gas, which means I'm gonna have to retune everything. 210 or 201, I mean. Maybe we can lower this so I can up the compression. 6,000 RPM limit, jeez. We're just getting knocking again. Ooh, cam profile, I forgot about that. So this is a good way to add tons of power, is the cam profile. It's been a while since I played this. As you can see, the power just keeps rising. I keep clicking on that. I don't know why this engine's gonna rev to the moon. Let's see, 215, 216, 17, 18. Alright, so now we're losing. 18. Maybe bump the compression a bit since we're not knocking. Oh, there you go, we got some knock. I wonder, does it want to be more lean? Or more rich? It likes it right where it's at. So it's actually running too rich, so hey, you say you're running too rich, but like you make no power anywhere else in this. So right back up to 219. I'm sure we're just gonna be, yeah, really our exhaust is gonna be the main problem with stuff. But if we come over here, you can see the engine, and then you can either do testing, for doing right here. You can see everything flows good, you know, there's no issues. But when you start coming up, right there you see that the exhaust is flow. And very high up, you notice everything is solid here, but our exhaust headers and intake all just fail. So I think, what is it? 219 horsepower is good for this version. So I'm going to save this. Actually, what should I do? Yeah, well, you know what? We'll change it. Let's name it 219. Alright, so I saved the engine. And then we got this engine, 219. Now what you could do is you can clone the variant, click on it, and revise it. Now we're going to make a race engine out of this. First things first is we're going to leave the displacement the same at 302, but we're going to move, where's the headers at? So freaking crazy with it now. Counter rods, pistons, we're going to leave all this the same. But when I come over here to the fuel system, I want a twin 4 barrel with performance. It doesn't look the best. They look kind of weird, all the intakes in this game. But that should already give us a boost in power. Yep. And then I want tubular headers. And they can look pretty cool. Here's long, and then here's race. That's some crazy twists and turns. I don't really know how that makes power. But I want tubular headers, which now our flow bench will look way better. We'll go with a 2.5-inch exhaust. With no restrictions. No restrictions whatsoever, and we'll have to do a dual exhaust. Oh wow. That makes way more power. So there you go. We're already making tons and tons of power, but we haven't even adjusted the tune at all. So 308 horsepower. I want to make power in the 400s. The engine sounds in this game are just so amazing. So I want to make 400 horsepower. The easiest way to just click turbocharge and then bam. Well, that's probably going to have it, yeah, knock and blow up at 42 horsepower. Is that me right? We're missing power. I messed up by clicking on that. Oh, it switched to short cast. That's what it was. Because you can only have short cast when you do turbos. So I'm thinking of upping the compression as high as it'll let me before it starts pulling. This is a super race-like can. Not exhaust. I always click on exhaust. Check the ignition timing. That doesn't want to be adjusted. Now I could tune all day, but honestly, you have to start upping quality and stuff. Like, look at this. If I were to go like that, you know, you gain some power, but there's some larger stuff like, wow, that didn't change anything. I've had engines where, you know, I can't get the power to go up at all. And as soon as I mess with these quality sliders, it jumps up way higher. What's weird is they let you shrink the engines when you do revisions, but not, you know, make it larger. Hyper-detective, I knew that was going to happen. Am I really not going to be able to make any more power with this engine? Without, you know, turboing it? I could do freaking race intake. That barely adds any power. That's crazy looking intake. Quad carburetor. Whoa. I'm sure that makes the power. 331. Jeez. I might just work with this. See what we could do. Carburetors. Against the ignition timing. I don't see this engine making 400 horsepower with how it is. I can't get the RPM out of this engine just because of the push rods. Maybe I can rebuild, because for some reason all the engines I made in the past are gone. Yeah, I think this is the best I'm going to get out of it. All the engines I made in the past are gone. We could pull some RPM out of it. Right there. Alright, so all the engines I made of the past are gone. And my favorite engine I made was a 900 horsepower 3-cylinder. So I think I'm going to end it here, and tomorrow I might play this again. I may be playing Ark Survival Evolved. Who knows? I switched over to cars. Who knows? I just wanted something quick to, get back in the swing of things of creating videos since I've been gone for a while. Just something simple. I really suggest picking up this game. It's a whole heck of a lot of fun to play. You could change more stuff. You can change valve covers. You can put aluminum heads and all that. But I'm going to call it here. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.